It's like genuinely the most complicated part, right? Because you have to be like, what should I do now? You know, it's like, what should I play, right? What should I play as? It's I was thinking about it in the morning before I started streaming. I've been thinking about it obviously before I even started playing the game, since I played it, of course, the original game was alright. And the thing is that how would I say it? The thing is that like, it's like, how to say it? I'm really happy that they, of course, changed, right? I'm really happy that they, of course, changed and added in. Let me just put this thing here. I'm gonna explain it for you guys what I mean here. And we probably will play this thing then for about 4 hours, for that matter. Until Saturday. Let's try to explain. There we go. So let's start streaming then. I'm just fixing up the thumbnail as well. So yeah, it's really hard to explain here, right? Because you are a really good thing of the game now, I feel, and I really mean like a really good thing in this new in the remake here, right? Price of Mana here, remake of Seiken Densetsu, is that now that in the game you actually get different passives. So one thing that I will say, that I mean, Kevin is my favorite character, right? But if you play Kevin in the Dark Path in the original game, playing Kevin original Dark Path is pretty like you get nothing. He gets more stats. Kevin gets more strength, right? He gets more stamina, so more health, right? But he's like he has no ability whatsoever. Yesterday, just before we ended last night's stream here, we checked quickly how Dark Path looks for Kevin now, and he does get new passives. We didn't test in the former game, right? And if you play light, you get the healing, you get the buff, and you get more passives. So now, I think it's a great thing here with the remake. Then, is actually this is a difference playing dark and light, where I have to say in the original game, right? Kevin's Dark Path was like useless. It really was. I mean, it did really high damage, but it had absolutely no ability whatsoever. And then of course Dark Light and Dark has abilities, but the first Dark step was like whatever, and the light step was way better, way better. It was like 10 times better than the Dark Path. It really was, because the buff makes you stronger anyway, and you have a heal, so it's so much better than the Light Path if you're gonna play like on that level 18, level 19 and so on. But now you have more skills in Dark Path, passive, which is great. But also, we're gonna check it out here. We're gonna go into the different classes, check it out, so on. So there's a lot of reloading here. But when you the light path now is also not as good. It looks like. So let me see what I mean here. So I haven't even checked out the Ron and Rice yet. Let's start with Kevin. And one thing that I noticed then, right, before we turn off Switch yesterday, is that the light path now, you get the healing as a skill in skilling up your tree. So it's much more expensive now to get healing. Because in the original game, you turn light Kevin and you just automatically got healing, right? You got healing, but one level up, level 19, you get healing. Yeah, like, it's really easy. So we're gonna start by looking at Kevin's light now. So it's gonna be a long video here, looking at the different. We're gonna discuss and analyze the different stats before we want to play in the game, before we decide. But it's like the biggest thing in the game, right? It was one of the best part of the game. You have to decide your class and how they combine the characters and like. It's a good thing, yeah. It really is. And I'm thinking about the things like one of the really big things of the game, like that. It's over in there. So then they put a hashtag in that section. That's pretty weird. Moving the hashtag. The stream inspiration. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. That sounds like a hashtag in the title. It's like, oh, that's the wrong thing. So I'm happy to try to write in Japanese in the title. So you get a new combo. Combo is the same, I think, for everyone. And of course you get them super right, and of course super activities. But the thing now I feel, which is the biggest, probably like a real nerf to being a heal in this game, like a big nerf, and arguably, I haven't played Charlotte yet, but arguably probably a buff to Charlotte, right? Because Charlotte is the best healer in the game, and she has healing before she, turns to the next step, right? To the new class. healing now for Kevin is like located. I think this is like the biggest difference, probably. Even this is, I would argue, for a bigger difference than that Dark class now has skills. Yes, Dark class now has also skill, but passive at least. But that healing is now over here. So that I think is the biggest difference. So to get healing light, right, you have to actually put 9 points into your spirit stats, which means that of course you have to diverge from going strength or stamina or luck and so on. You can respect this at the fortune teller at the bazaar, so you can get the stuff back again. I think it's called something else in this game, but in the classic remake it's called like original translation it's called like bazaar, and now it's called like something else, the dark market, black market, something like that. Whatever. I think it was called like the black bazaar or something in the classic translation. But anyway, so here you have healing light, right, at 9 points and 12 points. Yeah, that's like a 9 level of points into getting to heal, right? Where in, again, the original game you just got light, you level up twice or once, one level to get the buff ability, which is over here, pressure point, so that you get that ability one level up, I think, or healing, and another level to heal. So at level 20 you will have pressure point, and you will have healing light, and you of course could still spec maximum strength, right? You can still go strength, and you will hit really hard. You will basically be at your, like almost as strong as your dark path, but you can heal and you can buff yourself with this ability, it increases your attack. So you use pressure point, and you are equally strong as dark, but you also have healing. So I mean, in the original game, yeah, light path was just like objectively a lot better than dark path. Arguably then dark and dark light could be better than light. But it is neither, because there's like a really abusive thing where you need to, I think it's a light. One of the light paths you get the aura wave, which maximizes your meter, and if you spam your ultimate constantly, which is the best class in the whole game. So so light next step is even better. So but yeah, so now it actually feels a lot different here. I'm thinking about it a lot now, because do I want to put like 9 points into heal? Do I want to go so many steps into spirit? I mean, sure, you get, because things that payback here, you're not going to use that because it fills out. You can only have a certain amount of classes too. Classes skills, right? You can have 4 now instead of 2, of course. But yeah, you have a lot of them. And I like that the game gives you more by doing some kind of side quest or like side quest, like the Rise moment with your brother, or the brother to the trader, right? Yeah, that gives another like which one was it? I think it was Banish. So you get like another one when you do those stuff. It's pretty cool. But anyway, there's a lot of skills here, right? That are good, and some are mediocre, but some are good. And I'm gonna use payback at the first spirit skill. It seems pretty weak, right? This is the first spirit skill. Am I gonna use a victor CS boost? Also pretty weak. So that also is like, yeah, because I have better strength skills, right? I have like attack health or 20% more damage when you're low health. That's a lot better, right? So again, it's like you're probably not gonna use these 2 skills. This will be useful to some degree, and then you heal that, right? So yeah, the game has really made it harder now to go light path, because do I want to put, again then, do I want to put so many points, right, into this thing and not really get anything, right? Yeah, it's hard, I think, because you're sitting there thinking that like in the original game you would have it so much easier, right? In the original game you would have it like, well, like that. But I think this is the biggest thing, and I really mean it. I think it's interesting to talk about from like a gaming aspect, right? Not I know people like this, but this is what I like to do. This is my life, right? So I like but this is what I do for a living, right? So for me, this is almost the most interesting part. How they have designed the system and system design and so on, right? I do, all of that. So I think this is really interesting, because it just really makes being liked so much worse now. Again, the first 2 skills there, I think, are fair to say are useless at this level. They might be more useful when you started the game, but now you have more skills, like this thing, they're pretty useless. Yeah, but they're really useless. So let's assume they're almost useless, and then you have Spirit 5. So basically you're paying 9 points, 9 levels to get 5 spirits, right? 5 spirit and a healing light ability. So it's a huge difference now. So you might just play Dark instead of Kevin. And you can respec in this game now, which I'm not a fan of. I think that is... I'd rather have it more deterministic. You have to perma level up and so on. But we're gonna look at... I wanna look at Duran's life path now. I do kind of like the visual. It's pretty cool to see this. Yeah, I like the visual. It's pretty nice. One thing I will say that disappointed me, the game isn't perfect, right, is that Kevin's hair is just blonde. This has a gyro look, right? In the original game, the art of Kevin had like a pink hair, a teal hair. He had really strange hair colors. I mean, Duran looks different. Yeah, he looks like the armor or the more brawler gladiator. Sorry, man, my nose like nose sniffing, whatever. Sorry, felt like a massive attack was going on. But this to me, Duran looks fine, right? He has different armor and so on, yeah. But Kevin, he had kind of the same outfit almost, and more stuff with him in the original game, but he got really crazy hairstyles. He had like pink, teal, orange, he had a crazy hairstyles. In this game, it seems to be a bit blonde and blonde, so yeah, that I think is a little disappointing. They definitely change the color. So anyway, so Knight then, he gives shields, which is a big thing to Duran. Only character has a shield otherwise, which is hard to get in the game though, probably. Healing magic, he defend, and of course, here he has the sword abilities, but he has sword in healing too. You used to at least, depending on what path you can like. You can see it here, defense. That's pretty good in the beginning of the game. There's a little bit of more DPS based. Oh, he loses defense. That's interesting. Kevin only got stats. That's interesting. He loses. Yeah, he gets weaker if you go to Gladiator. That's a touch to it. You lose stats. You can see different here. He gets like 5 plus in strength. And he gets evil. Here he gets nothing, but plus 6 in defense instead. Obviously, a lot more tanky character. Duran is the best tank in the game with his shield, so not super helpful. But I'm just looking again then is comparing him to Kevin with the healing thing. I guess he's gonna have the same thing. One of them, because we need to have a healer in the game. To have good heal, right? So one of them has to go light path and go like freaking spirit path. Yeah. Yeah, the Ross Bishop is class up, right? His goal in the game is to class up. I'm playing he's not a hero because of good or evil. He just wants to be. He wants to class up. Yeah. Oh, we did it. Step 1 to defeating the Crimson Wizard. But again, then I'm thinking in this game, right? That is very different from the aspect of that you want to. Again, he's probably going to have a similar scene here. We'll see now. I haven't seen it yet, but yes, I haven't. So Duran, I'm guessing, is going to have the same issue compared to the original game. That he has like get 9 spirit points, or whatever, or maybe less, but probably something. So Duran, yeah, basically the exact same thing as Kevin, right? He has a better stat, but he gets 5 spirit. I think it looks better because he gets like, I mean, he gets a lot of spirit, and then he gets. So instead of having 2 skills, you probably won't use. Actually, probably better then. In that sense. And then he gets something else, healing, anti-save, what's that then? Passive gives you makes you a better healer. Kevin just gets like more damage. So Duran looks like a better healer. Actually, I will say that. He looks like a better healer when he's healing spec. And then he gets more stamina. His strength is probably pretty bad now. I can't as a tank. That sounds pretty good actually. Charger, you combine that with your defense 2 there, so you take less damage for your charging. Sounds pretty potent. Okay, recovery. Yeah, more health, yeah. I'm thinking, does Kevin has this? I think he has. What is the other game? Yeah, so actually Duran is a lot better healer. So I like having the made here because in the original game, I have to say I really commend them for doing this stuff very different here. In the original game, Kevin and Duran are basically equally good healers. Charlotte is obviously the best healer, because she's the healer, right? And then the other character can't heal. So Kevin and Duran, they are like the class 2 healers, both of them. They're more or less exactly the good as healing. They have almost the same stats, and it's like a very minor difference, like maybe the 10 health. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. And if you level up at high level, you heal them yeah, it doesn't matter at all. And one of them has AoE heal depending on your dark life and so on, yeah. But here, they're actually quite different. Like Kevin here gets like self heal, which is like, yeah, immediate satisfaction. A lot of intelligence though. So he gets more intelligence. Much more skills. Where Duran gets like, man, he gets a lot of healing stuff. He gets, yeah, better healing. You know, healing more, right? So he gets that as well. Less skills, but here then he gets a lot more spirit, and yeah, so he's just like a way better. And this also, of course, you save man. Yeah, he has like 2 passives that makes him a better healer. Kevin is nothing like that, so he's actually a lot better healer than Kevin. So you know, I'm thinking that you have to, in this game, then you have to really consider like, who's going to go into the spirit battle. That's what I mean, right? Because you need 9 points to get the healer. So again, for Kevin, it's not as valuable to go into a life path. You get the pressure point here, though, which probably makes a lot. It probably helps you for the loot you get from being evil. We have to look at this dark path, of course, for Kevin more in detail. Damage here. I have to say one thing in the game, which I feel is almost the worst part of the game. The names are really weird. I wonder if I haven't seen the Japanese so much, so I wonder if the Japanese is really weird, has also the same weird names, or it is a bad translation. So I haven't read the Japanese for this game, right? Very little. But I played, of course, reading game. I can read Japanese decently well, not super good, but decently well. And I wonder if, so I kind of want to actually compare it to Japanese one day, because this seems really weird. Damage heal, I have to say that I think most of the names doesn't make any sense in English. Damage heal, like, and things that self heal, for example. That is not self heal. Self heal to me would be like, you attack me and I heal myself, right? That would be self heal. This is like self heal is like you status effect lasts shorter. Should this be something like status resistance? This should be named something completely else, right? So the names are very weird. Anyway, let's look at Rise. I want to say Rise or Dark Path. Yeah, it's gonna be so much thinking here. It's gonna be so much thinking about stuff. So Rise Dark Path is usually in the original game way worse. So her difference is pretty straightforward, right? Rise gets like 4 buffs, depending on the element, like Earth, like defense up, right? Yeah, so she has either 4 buffs for her, right? Strength up, defense up, intelligence up, and like agility. In this game, I guess it's luck instead, because they have luck for agility. Or then she gets 4 debuffs, right? And it's just like, in the original game at least, it is 10 times better being life path, because you can buff everyone up, right? And then you go into the fight some random enemies, defeat the enemies, and then you go to the next enemies, and the buffs are retained, right? So it's so much better for your mana, and it's less cast time for using, you know, that stuff, right? While in being Dark Path, it's like I can debuff my enemies, and then I kill them, and then I go to the next enemy, almost have to debuff them again, right? So playing Rude Maiden is way worse in the real game, way worse. It's your Pansy Video, that's nice, but yeah, it's way worse. I think it is. I don't think it exists any combination in the original game. I might be wrong, but I don't think it is. Where Dark Path Rise is better. Light Path Rise is like always better. Like it is nothing good in Dark Path compared to Light Path. And the thing is that especially, but it's not the first part, right? But you're playing Hawkeye, especially Hawkeye, that also has debuffs in his ninja path. Those also stack with Rise. So it's a worse combo in the game. Then you have 2 characters that have to stack some build a bit. It's pretty pointless. But instead, if you have Valkyrie Ninja, is great for us. So he can buff you, he can debuff them. Very strong. One of the best combos in the game. If not the best combo in the game, actually. So that's the best combo, which is the worst combo. So her Dark Path is like super crappy in the original game. But I want to see how it looks now, because maybe he has repassed it, maybe it's a bit better. Maybe they buffed it right. They buffed Dark Path Kevin at least, so yeah. And then depending on, and then when you go like Dark or Light and so on, you get AoE, right? So one of her life paths like buff everyone at the same time, still strong. Where the Dark Path that's like I'm gonna debuff all my enemies, it's also pretty pointless because you usually debuff on the bosses. So again, Dark Path usually. So yeah, because think about it, right? If you're sure AoE debuff, it is better when you have like a lot of enemies, right? But those usually happens on like small, weak enemies, where debuffing is less potent, right? It's like less. It's really needed, right? Yeah. On the bosses, there's only one big boss, so that's when you. So like on a big boss, being able to AOE debuff the boss, debuff all the enemies doesn't matter in this game at all. So yeah, Dark Path if she gets debuff AOE is bad, almost pointless. Where the other Dark Path gives you smaller ability, which is much better, smaller debuff, which is much better. But Life Path on the other hand, Life Path buffing everyone, amazingly strong, super quick, super strong. Where another Life Path is like, I don't know, get some random skills, it's pretty bad. So, but yeah, I want to see what she can do here then. Some luck, yeah, she's missing a luck check. It's going to be a hot guy. That's pretty good actually. Yeah, the first one on one is pretty good. You get a lot of meter there. Surely also gets a little more damage right in the Dark Path. You're even stronger, I don't know that. You go there, yeah, the forces of darkness. But I want to see how Doctor looks like. But I think in her, for playing the original game, right, yeah, Dark Path Rise is like the worst thing in the game, so. I think it is. Like, this is the worst class in the game, because you can, debuffing enemies, bosses is strong, but you don't bother debuffing any normal enemies. It takes so much time and mana, so it's just annoying to have a debuff normal enemies. It's very, very uncommon you're debuffing like some random, demon that appears on level 30. This is kind of like 3 of those, yeah. It's super, it just did that too quick anyway. Maybe this game is more useful because it has its hard mode. Playing on hard mode now, maybe it's more useful, but very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. But anyway, I want to check it out. I want to give it an honest chance, right? I mean, I want to look at how it looks and so on. So she gets a lot of more damage. She's a pretty strong character. Magic Smash. 30% chance of magic attack made. I have to say, I think the situation is really weird. It is really wonky. So I guess it's like a third. That sounds pretty bad unless it's really high crit then. So it's like a 30% chance when you crit, right, to debuff them. If you give it to other character, maybe it's a bit Hawkeye. So if it's give it to Hawkeye. Here we go. Sorry, that thing was super charged for like 10 minutes. Oh yeah, my God, my brain hurts now. 30% chance to attack. So basically, yeah, this is then if you crit them, you reduce their attack, right? And here's the magic instead. You crit them. That one sounds good on Hawkeye. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Here we go. Sorry, really sorry that. Yeah, but I was like, here we go. So she got. Oh yeah, you can't get it yet because you haven't gotten to I guess like shade. And you haven't gotten the fire either, yeah. And this Superman as well. So things that you're never gonna use it against some bosses, right? That's also good, but this one has 2 though. No, it's 3. Well, I guess because they combined. That's true. As they removed some of the stats in this game, there's no one that's like decreasing the agility. There's no one for like agility decrease, speed decrease, because they don't speed stat. But it could be a luck skill though. Maybe there's like a higher skill instead. And that boosts her. It's somewhat interesting because you also get it here. I like that. So you also get like decreasing their, so this is basically the same debuff, right? Like you can, so you have to do the spirit. So here in Spirit Force you get like, decrease, like weaken, decrease attack. Or you get critical smash and you also weaken them by critting them. So that's interesting. I like it in the game here. They kind of moved away a little bit from only having her debuffing with spells. You can also debuff Wash with your critical hits. But it's a pretty bad thing then, because it's like you have the crit and then it's at 1 1/3 almost 30% chance when you crit. So that means it's a yeah, almost a little less than 3 times you crit, right? Can you read your critical chance somewhere? Oh, what do you do? Can you somehow read your critical? Where would you read that in the game? I don't know. You have luck, right? But it doesn't really say in the game like what's my critical chances. Yeah, the game doesn't really like. I don't know. The game doesn't explain to you exactly how hard crit is. I mean, obviously we have the luck stat, but it's not telling me exactly how much that luck means for like physically crit challenge. But anyway, she looks pretty. I like that, but it's very random, or it's very luck based. And then you have the classic debuffs, -1. Then you don't have the kind of agility, agility debuff. Makes sense. Anyway, let's. This is the real Benevodons experience here. Yes, unsave that shit. Yeah, this is the real experience. We're looking at the classes like, let's go back. Been there for 20 minutes. Let's go back and let's look at all the classes. This is how I play games. But this is what I mean. The game is interesting, right? Where I don't want to shit too much on F7 here. Yeah, but. This game, I just kept playing it, right? F7, you just kept playing the game. There was no point to ever, like, question, what should I do now? It was like, oh, you just play the game. Sure, in the end, when you're playing the material, I have to mix and min-max a little bit, but it's basically you just keep, the game just keeps playing for you, right? That I think is the problem with the game. It's very much, it's like, it plays for you, right? It's kind of how it feels. Yay! But I think I won't actually go both light and double light in the beginning then, given the original, because it's like, I don't want to go into so much spirit with both of the characters, that feels bad to me. I don't want to go into, yeah, so much spirit, right? I don't want to go into my spirit. Yeah, so I think they've done it really well here, than I mentioned earlier, that they have actually given Kevin some new skills now, or passive at dark, right? That again was the worst thing in the first game, but you just got dark and you got nothing, you get fast. Yeah, dark Kevin is like, yeah, you have more attack power, woo! he's still the best character basically, because he's so damn strong, but it's like, oh, it didn't give you anything, right? So, let's quickly just give them the opposite class that we had. So we had light, dark. We just, swap it around and let's compare them and let's try to then reason out what's gonna be the best combo, right? So again, this is why the all games. Oh, sorry, okay. And first you think about how it's gonna do. I like this. This is nice. I like that visualization there. Yeah. I'm not caring for Amalia. Okay. But yeah, I like that, before I play a game, we analyze it, in deep details, right? Think about it. We go all safe on it, yeah, we go all safe, right? Until you're 110 billion%, right? 100 billion% sure that you're doing the right thing, right? So, when I look at the gladiator, I don't know. This is I like the most, right? Some people say, oh, this is boring. Really strange. Testing. Test. Testing. How about now? That was super strange. Please tell me if it goes gone again. That was super strange. It worked for 30 minutes. And I mean, it's one thing if it didn't work when I started streaming, right? That'd be one thing. I had to figure out some stuff. But it just stopped working. That is really strange when something just goes from... Yeah, when it just like stops working. That is really strange. What was I saying? I was saying that I think it's really interesting in the game now than how in the first game you were playing as Kevin. He was really strong in Dark Path, physically wise, but there was like no point in it because he was playing Kevin. I mean, he was really strong, but he had no skills. But now instead, it actually is a lot more meaningful. So I am definitely reconsidering now. I'm reconsidering now then if you should play the light Dark Path and so on, right? So we're going over the dark Kevin here and dark Draw and so on. But I think it's especially the thing that I'm least now excited for. That's the way to say it, but the least thing, like a nerf, I think. The nerf, yeah, that's a good word. Like I said earlier, but the biggest thing I felt in this game so far, there's like a nerf to playing as Kevin on Drawn, is that healing now is put in your spirit's track, right? So to get healing, I'm dark now then, but to get healing, you have to go down like 9 steps, right? So that's a huge thing. So in the original game, you will just get healing by leveling up once or twice after you turn light path. If you're gonna play healing now with Kevin, you have to spend 9 levels in spirit to get 1 healing spell. That's like super bad, yeah. And Duran is the same thing. So it actually is a lot bigger investment. Yeah, it's like a huge investment now to get into becoming a healer. A huge investment. But you want to have like 1 healer, right? So it's like a huge investment. But that's a much bigger difference. So I think I'm gonna go at. So I was originally. So strange. So do you hear me? And then it's gone again. God damn it. Yeah. But now it's fine, right? Now it's fine. I think it's fine now. Super strange. Like it's yeah. But what a strange thing. Maybe I have to buy a new mic. I don't know. I never had this issue before. But the mic's pretty old, so I have to change and buy a new mic. It's sad day to end that, but yeah, I'd rather buy a new mic then, or do some more testing. But it's probably used a loose contact. It's probably used the mic, but it's the mic is probably used, slightly damaged, right? So it's probably like a slight thing. If I move too much, if I do too many big movements, right, it might probably go away. So. Yeah, if I do too much dancing here, it's probably going away. But I'm using the PS4. I've seen the PS4. It's obviously a way worse mic, and a problem is with that is that you can't really, if you have like an actual streaming right on your PC, you can easily check the data and you can see the different values and so on. Doing the PS4 stream is like you have to assume, but I think it's just a loose contact. I'm probably going to buy a new mic on this. Anyway, so. Yeah, the US aspect of healing is much bigger, but I have to say that this was pretty good too. I want to see Rise here. So I will with Rise. First I look at her life path. And as I mentioned earlier, then Dark Rise is the worst thing in the game, in the original game, because she's like, oh, you can debuff enemies. Okay, bosses is good, but non-bosses is useless because you don't spend mana to debuff normal enemies. But you might still just buff yourself, right? So she's probably the same like in the old game. You get defense up. You need to have Undin for that, and then you get the 5. So it's probably the same. What's here more? New Game Plus. We're obviously gonna replay the game with all the characters, but what's not spoil to me too much. What's new in the New Game Plus without spoiling too much? Like not tell me exactly what's the storyline so, but is it harder or is what's the new thing in New Game Plus? Is it more storyline? Because obviously, replay the game anyway to get like still use the same skill all the time. Better healing. Winning heal. Recover 7 of allies. It's like I guess, yeah. That word makes sense. Some names that I feel is like so weird. There's some weird names on abilities. Like this sounds good, but this one where you really wonder what you mean with the name. Good items. But anyway, I think I made a decision to play the strategy. I think we have the strategy. So let's reload. But this is how you do it, right? You have to reload the game, and you keep reloading the game, so you can decide your class out. So I'm thinking that when we're gonna play now, we need one healer. Also, the game is so annoying because you have items and so on, right? So you want to have one healer in the game. Obviously, both Kevin and Dark can heal, but because it costs 9 points to become a healer, 9 levels to actually get a heal now, which is a massive difference, right, in the first game. I think that's the biggest difference. I've mentioned a few times now, but I think that really is the big difference. We're only gonna have one guy going into that. Yeah, the question seed is definitely just completely gotcha. It is random to get the right thing. It really is. So usually you have to grind a lot to get the right thing. Maybe you can. Kevin then. So this is probably the hardest thing. So I could see playing Kevin as Dark now then. So I want to try playing as Kevin as Dark. You can also beat me later, I guess. As I mentioned earlier, Kevin Light is so much better in the original game, but now getting 9 levels of spirit. Like, I'm not gonna go into 9 levels of spirit with Kevin regardless if it's Duran as right. So if you go with Duran as a healer, you can hit a better healer. You might as well be dark. Yeah, let's try the new dark path, because Duran had 2 healing passives. So he's a better healer than Kevin. At least for these levels, he's definitely a better healer. We get Brawl, we get Evil, Dark, Kevin. We're gonna go Dark, Light. And maybe respec one the later one. Yeah, you can jump. So the Charlotte jumping things. So when you in the original game, where you get where the Mirage Island is, and the Mirage Palace, which is going to be in this playthrough to play main character. When you get to that place, you have to kill these flying eyes. Remember the green eyes? They're like flying enemy eyes, which are green with like yellow. I think they're green with like a yellow circle. And you have to kill those guys, and they drop these seeds, right? And then you farm them. It's a very low chance again you see it. And as you mentioned, you get the wrong thing all the time, and you also get the order characters for the other classes you win. So you basically have to farm for a huge amount of time to get. It's super grindy. You have to go to kill like 300 eyes something to get the right classes. Sometimes it'll take a few minutes, but it's really grindy, and usually get a lot of XP there. So it's a way to. Nobody is similar to this game right now. But this game, the pot also has a level. The pot is leveling up, so maybe you need to have a high level on the pot as well to be able to get the items. That could be a thing in this game. Maybe that pot carries over actually for the next game. Maybe it does. But anyway, so we're gonna go this path. So Kevin is gonna be DPS then, so might just keep it in dark then, and we're gonna. Yeah, you need to play the game at least 3 times. You need to have 3 different characters. So, we're playing Kevin now. Kevin has the... Oh, damn it, wrong character. So Kevin has... Kevin and Charlotte is the same path, right? Kevin and Charlotte is the same path. Against the Lich. With the light, dark path. Story-wise, talking about. Where Rise, Hawk has the ninja path. Against the Makai, like the Demon Kingdom. And Duran and Angela, of course, the Dragon Empire, like the Dragon Lord, or whatever his name is in English. Dragon King. I think his name is like Dragon Lord, but I think they usually call him Dragon Empire. But yeah, we're gonna play. I have a very hard time seeing going Dark Rise, even if it's better now probably, and Light is worse now because it's more. You have to go into 9 skill steps, which is like. Buffing yourself is so much better than debuffing your enemy. It really is just so much better. It's just way better. It's much more efficient. Yeah. So Hawk is interesting in the first game. I think his dark path is the same as Dark Rise. So you get debuffs, you get the ninjutsu stuff, you Soiton and Katon and so on. So you throw fireballs and water attacks, like Naruto style. You go Naruto, right? But if you play his good path, light path, he's a rogue. I think it is in the first thief to rogue, and the rogue is like you can throw traps at them, and it does like really low physical magic damage, and it's really bad. Like he's one character where the dark path is so much better than the light path instead. So anyway, so now we get to push 3 more steps for everything, and I really like this thing here actually, the new skill down here, yeah, 50% more damage as long as someone else is tanking. That's pretty good actually, it's really good, and this thing here twists the defense, right, so debuffing. So Kevin now has debuff actually, he has the Rise debuff there for fighting, so this is really good for me, and watch more points there and you get more strength as well. I'm gonna get the 6 yeah, so luck then gives you a crit rate. Playing hard, of course. We're always playing every god hard. Did you see me playing Neo naked? I was playing Neo with the whole Neo game, Neo 2 without armor, right? So we're always only playing everything on super hard. We're playing as hard as any game allows us to play. So you have to go down here to get healing, so this is like a really troublesome to have down here. We keep everyone down. Okay, so Rise then. The strength is going to be really good, especially comparing Kevin and Duran, the DPS guys, the strong guys. So strength boost down there is going to be massive to get, right? Like you need to get the spirit for strength though, which is maybe fire? Yeah, that was a big problem. I keep saying F7, right? But F7, man, why couldn't you play hard in the beginning of F7? It was so disappointing in that game. And people defending and saying F7 Remake, like, oh, but the game hard is designed to have full material. Well, yeah, sure, but if you allowed hard from level 1, you would of course design the game, you know, from hard, right? You would have decided to be full material. Because I told about it in my F7 review coming up next week, but in F7 Remake, the last boss, kill the last boss first attempt. That's underwhelming, right? You get to the last boss and he dies immediately. You're like, oh, is that it? That's very underwhelming. I want to actually die a few times on the last boss, right? And then of course you have hard, and on the hard it would be like maybe 4 attempts to kill him on hard. But still though, it's like you want to die there, right? To be like, oh, it's like hard boss, but no, you just kill immediately. But before that, also first attempt. So it's, of course you could argue, and I will argue that the game is too easy or normal to begin with, but it's, yeah, I understand why games won't let you play hard mode immediately. I mean, you have to like defeat the game to get hard mode. I think it's same in like Bayonetta and so on. In Bayonetta you get like a god hand, or whatever it's called, some kind of god mode after you beat the game. Let me just play the god mode immediately. I mean, that game is hard anyway though, so fine, that game is hard in the beginning too, but it's like, I want to play god, you know, in Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, I think same thing's alright. Why don't you just give me freaking god mode immediately? Give me that like perfect god mode. When Nier Automata was new, I played Nier Automata in perfect mode, you know, from the beginning, right? Streamed that. It was the first day I streamed the game, so actually, yeah. Nier Automata first day I streamed actually on the channel, and I streamed that then in this like perfect hard mode. You die for one ability, right? And it was super hard. You died and died. It took like 4 hours one boss, the Hagen. It took like 4 hours with freaking the worm thing. It took like 4 hours. It was so complicated on hard because everything killed you. And it's like a smooth battle, and it's just insanely complicated. So hard. But that's my choice, right? Why would you lock away that mode? If I want to beat it like that the first time, you can do it, right? So yeah, it was really strange in the game, so you can't play it in hard immediately. Really strange. This is like really good though. And it's really close to get that skill. You can give it away to someone else. You can give it away to like Kevin, who's one of the fighting characters. It's very interesting. You can give it away as passive. So I kind of want to have that one, 3 points, and then we're gonna go into I want her to have, of course, all this buffs, right? The strength buff as well. Okay, so now let's go to the 7 points there. So you have to really manage now the characters, different paths, because you can share passive. So you wanna, you know, manage the best ones, right, to one character. And you get some by playing the game, like doing quests or like story parts. So for Kevin, of course, we'll have more of the damage ones. We'll give him the... I want to stack him like this. So we move this one, and we give him also melee smash. We stack both crit on him and damage. We should give him the most damage, yeah, like good damage. Yeah, so every time you class up you get 2 more steps there. And then we're playing Duran as like a healer tank, the Paladin spec, right? So you want him to have a little more... That's not really good, isn't it? Stat increasing. And something else to make him like tanky. We have no magic damage. We have no magic damage at all. Yeah, so he's tanky. What should she have? What's left for Rise here? What's left for the poor girl? She gonna guess the. I admit she gonna guess what's left, right? She gonna guess what's over for the time being. For the time being. Let's give her all the special art abilities. For now then. Okay, but let's go. To the fields, to the meadow. No, not so far. Playing on PS4 Pro, maybe that. Actually, it works. And usually on PC. The thing is that these games should run better on PC, right? But it's always important to see the last. Trust me. It's not gonna run better on PC. But no other issues. One thing I've seen is that there's been a few times where cutscenes start and the character models aren't really like relevant. So you kind of face them in kind of weirdly when it starts. That's been a thing. The Steam version, in theory, should run the best, right? Because obviously, computer, like I think, it's great when I Steam models on PC, and I think maybe from knowing how they work in Japan, we always aim at the market sense. The Steam game is gonna sell a lot less. Switch portable games being in Japan. So what you can assume from Sweden is that they make the Switch version work, and then the last after we make Switch version. So it's gonna be more bugs and so on the Switch version. That's just the nature of the things. Yeah, I noticed that. I know, but that's probably not my mic's fault because it's just a game that's super loud. I noticed that in the older stream too. That's not the mic, I think. I'm gonna scream instead, but yeah, that's a good point. I noticed that yesterday too when I started streaming this game, because when it's yesterday, of course, that the sound in the game is just really, really loud compared to F7 Remake. See the F7 Remake like last Thursday, for example, and before that, right? And this game used to like really blasting. I don't know why. I don't know why actually. And because I don't know how that's right. I don't know if that's how the game actually works. Can't probably do it. That's a good point though, but I don't think that helps. I don't know, because it's kind of weird how this voice kind of brings for you, with a manual setting. It's nothing like the system is working. The game runs their own. I'm going back to the meadow. I can try that, but I also have to do this. Man, this game is so much Otherwise, we can increase my voice in the settings. That maybe can be increased, but then my voice will be too loud for all the games. Because you can't do it per game, you can only do it for like the general PS4 setting. So it's really strange. But yeah, I'm gonna try. We can try it quickly. So I'm gonna say here. We can try it quickly. Maybe we can do it. When I'm here, I'm unloading it. The camera is too fast, in my opinion. While we're here. Oh, so how about now? I don't know if that even works. So I don't know if the game streams from your settings or it's like a manual PS4 setting. Hopefully this works then. Because again, it's... So anyway, here I said yesterday, this thing is called, in Swedish, it's called to sleep. This flower figure.
賢者ドンピリンは会えましたかな。見てて。
We're gonna use the wind now to send the sleep.
はいな。お任せください、ご主人様。出す。
So we all this more graphic. Yeah, we get more graphic here. So we're gonna send like the sleeping flowers right to the ninja guys that conquer the Rise castle at the beginning of our flashback. And again, this place is called in Swedish sleep. It's called like somna. Somn is Swedish for to sleep or sleeping. So I have a very hard time. It has to be on purpose, I think. That this field here has to be named by the Swedish word for, because it's called like somna flowers, right? So in my language, right, in my native language, that's like sleeping flowers, right? So it has to be it can't be by accident. And of course, in Legend of Mana, there's a Swedish singer in the opening, right? So, but yeah, that's pretty good. And the whole. So now then the boss is gonna be that like door thing. This boss is really hard sometimes in the original game. It's like weird. I'm assuming it's the same boss, but the boss is like this thing with like a side of like a gate. Nine candles, that was really interesting. Also did So let's check the new ability. Yeah, we have 300% here. I want to see the new abilities. So this reset health. Or maybe most. Oh, this is the gold setting, you have to pull the mana. Just say the one earlier. I got that. Well, you can respec in this game, I guess, but my idea was to have that save to be like, you know, before we picked classic way, and one save slot per step, right? But I probably save it. So the first one is here. Yeah, so Hawkeye is a ninja in this. Well, he's a thief, I guess, class-wise. I mean, I think he's a thief, but I mean, story-wise, he's a ninja. And his girlfriend, or fiancé, whatever it is, she gets like her life is like cursed necklace, right? So she then betrays yeah, it's kind of like a weird thing. Hawkeye is like, you know, a Robin Hood kind of guy. Not really either. He lives with the ninjas, and they're all like decently evil. Right? They're not super evil. They're just evil. And she's like, let's conquer it. Like, okay, I don't want that. Like evil, but not evil by, you know, taking over bad. Right? Yeah. So it's a little. So anyway, yeah. So Hawkeye leaves the ninjas to save his Isabella. Let's find a new ability. Oh, go back. Let's change character. I like it. It definitely has a similar feel to the first one. So in the original game, we did like a somersault kick. So that was definitely reminiscing of the original style. What I think this game won't have is the freeze abilities. So the last ability is the turn, the power, the kind of froze the whole screen. That's probably happening in this game. Like a massive ability that cuts the whole. My favorite ability is the one that cuts the whole screen right in three, right? Was that Dark, I think? Dark Path? The whole, that's probably happening. But they were really cool. When you were a kid, they were so cool. You're like, yeah! The whole screen's like, yeah! And it was like, it's a really weird effect. And of course, Lugo had his ability, Kevin's rival, to save the screen. That's probably not this game. So let's try her. I guess that's perfect. Yeah, my axe. Oh, hot. That's interesting. That's a new thing. This I have no memory of in the first game. See, she's like, you're a ninja. I can see it on you. Yeah, she's like a ninja boy.
違うんだ。俺の話を聞いてくれ。名前はホークアイ。
See, I used to be an honest thief, right? But I was an evil ninja.
のシーフだったが、今は逆にナバールから追われている身。今度のことはすべてイザベラって女が盗賊団を乗っ取り。
So that was a big debate because if the name is Isabella or Isabel, it was a big debate.
俺はそれを止めに来た。信じてくれ。
And now I would trust him, but okay.
イザベラって女が何者なのか、俺も詳しいことはわからない。
And also, yeah, I mean, Hawk is a pretty cool character, but his storyline probably got premise to make any sense. Like, I'm not thief, I don't kill people. It's like, okay, but you rob people, so I'm gonna have a
今は美獣と呼ばれているようだ。俺は親友のイーグルという男、イザベラ。
And one of her swords is also a boss in other mana games.
美獣がさらにイーグルの妹のジェシカによって奴が死ぬとジェシカも死んでしまうような呪いをかけ、俺が手出しできないようにしているんだ。だから頼む。もし美獣と会っても奴を殺さないで捕まえるだけにしてほしいんだ。勝手なお願いだって分かってる。でも
分かりました。私はこのローランドの王女だったリースです。
Yeah, Rock's backstory was so much sadder in this game, man. We have, because there's a scene in her backstory, see my portrait in this game. There's like a scene where the brother's like, Nilsson! And they're kind of like taking her brother away. He's like, oh, Nilsson! And so on. Yeah, whoa. Here we go. He's like, yeah, charming us. Yeah, Nanio! What is this scene? Nanio! I see Kevin and Jerome's faces are confused about it. What is this scene? Yeah. What is this scene? That was like, what? He kisses me? What's happening? He stole my heart instead. God damn it. Goddamn thieves. But I like it. They added more of the other characters in the storyline, yeah. We met him once, of course, in Yard too, but just and it's like, oh, that was interesting. I hope they meet Annie as well. Charlotte was, of course, a lot of Annie we saw once, she slapped, yeah, he's sleeping, he touched her, he's sleeping, she slaps Kevin in the face. That's something we see so far with Annie. A good old slap there, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a kind of, you know, Robin Hood, musical, Goemon, right? Storyline, you know. Hawkeye hits. So I want to see the wrongs. Get the ready to shoot the end. That's probably the best part. Probably the best. Yeah, it's more graphical. It kind of frozen the game. You have to play this. Whoa. What you need to do is I want to use this raised, which is so expensive. That thing is so much. That's one thing you know so hard. The game it does so high damage. So ability to do insane amount of damage. You have to play the game probably 3 times at the classic game to get the spots. Also do share the save. They do share the save also. And when you start playing the game, that's better in this game. You get for the characters, like when you meet Ron and Rice, you can then play the backstory too. So the game is like, do you want to play the backstory, yes or no? And if you yes, then you get like an hour backstory for a character. So when I was shooting him yesterday, the first like 3 hours of me playing and the backstory, the characters like when you get to wrong. It's like a long backstory, right? So it's very JRPG, right? They got a huge amount of backstory. So you can get new combo as well now. With the game with combo stuff I like too. You can do the combos depending on the button, combination. Pretty similar to like something like Violetta or Deep Defense. Of course this game could have more. There's like 4 or 5 different combos now. And you get new combos there. Circle, triangle. Re-combo. So it's nice to feel a little bit. They could have more. I will say that. I mean, it's better original, yes. They could have I think the AI is pretty good. I think the AI in this game is better than Arena. This game is a little more simplistic when it comes to easy to code it. The AI in this game is pretty good. You know, aggressive, but you also avoid stuff. You do both. At least when you can. It's like in the wall there, but yeah, you can of course set the AI like in the classic Arena games. Everything is bad out and set your AI. Yeah, you can set the AI. Man, you burn so much. You burn through so much items. That's what you need to do this spell. you burn through the items so quickly. You can set your AI here. It's kind of how you build them live. You know, what should you do? Should you heal? Should you protect? Healing. Yeah, should do that. You know. I think again, more games need to go FF12 group. I keep saying it every damn time. But the gambit at 12, you can code your character, you can strip your character, you play for you. That was so damn good. FF12 in this, also action up here, right? You're only playing as one character at a time. Those characters playing by themselves. And you can like code how they're gonna behave. That was so good. That was so good at FF12. Still, literally, I think the best game when it comes to having, party members you can control them. F13. I think it was great too because those two other characters are doing your parade shit stuff. So it worked pretty well too. It was more fast when you can work. The F15 step, the AI is pretty decent. But in F15, I have it here actually, yeah. My screen is correction again. In F15, the AI would use like, they were decent, but you couldn't control them. They were just like, I'll do something there. They were smart, but they weren't, you had no control. It was annoying. I think they really should have that. For example, again, that was so good. So it's kind of weird. There's a lot of, I feel, we have points here where you can't really get anything. So it's like, oh, need 3 more points. Yeah, it's a little. That is one issue with the game. You definitely have to do levels when you feel like, why am I in here now? Like, why am I wasting my time in here? Because you don't get that much skills, right? For now, yes. Yeah, ability boost your life. I kind of like it, the ninjas has it. Oh, there are weapons actually. Yes. Whoa! I have to say, the sound effect they're doing is a bit weird. Hop. Yeah, that's a kind of weird enemy sound effect. Like, hop, hop. I guess from the... But you're sure on that? It might be depending on what spec... there are different ninjas in the game. You have like Assassin, Ninja Master, Grandmaster, they have different specs of these guys. Billion Bender, different kind of... Oh, it's a lot better. Like a lot better. Huge stepping up. Yeah. You see, he has like different in 3. He's like almost nothing like bronze, long spear. It's almost like no difference whatsoever. And here's like, whoa, it's like hugely better. And then of course you have to do change appearance, which is nice. Yeah, you do change appearance. I have to try that for you. That's a little more similar to my dress, I feel. I don't get much here, but high this. But it might get stats to see, I knew it! I was like, no, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait for item here. Man, it would be so horrible if I wait for item. Picture opening that, you know, healing before the door, like, it would be so horrible. So that's like a water, right? The game is a lot of abilities, like, you can show weapons better. Boss time might be the... Isabella for here. Oh, it's a gate. Okay, it's a classic gate boss. It's a gate class. Yeah, this boss is hard sometimes. Let's see how it is in this game. See, this boss is a traps. Yeah, it has like trap patterns. Like Hawk I can learn. Whoa, whoa! Big, massive red thing. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of traps. So Hawk can also learn this ability. Whoa! A lot of dodging. Whoa! Shit. Okay. Yeah, then these guys can take 4 already. This boss I think is so much better. This boss is so much better, okay? This boss is like so much better in this game. Because yeah, this is a lot better, right? In the original game, he throws his best at you. The Hawk can learn too, like good Hawk can learn, last attack. And that's it, right? Yeah, that's like this I think is so much interesting. Yeah, it's like traps, you wanna avoid that. Yeah, this is much more the game. Yeah, much more interesting. This is definitely, I say, the best boss so far, given the changes from the original. Did you see? The game goes pretty slow to me. I can't do the game, so that makes it pretty easy. Last one, just tap that. Why? A lot of shit happening. A lot of shit happening. This boss is definitely so more difficult. It's not planned, I hope the opposite hits damage as well, while I was doing this. So much sparks of him. See, the eye is pretty smart. The eye can have rolled over the fight in 25 minutes. The eye is actually pretty competent in the game to perfectly dodge that, to some extent at least. But man, this boss is crazy. This boss is really crazy. It's so different to the original. Whoa. This is definitely the hot boss of the game so far. Yeah, this is like 10 times harder than the last boss. This boss is so much harder. It's actually pretty crazy compared to the hard tree you just kind of pass around and that's all. Yeah, it actually is. There's so much stuff happening. They really went all the way on this boss. Yeah, it's crazy. Out of candy. You need to be safe at the entrance. Yeah, you need to be safe here. Okay, the AI is gonna be bad here though, this boss is crazy. Yeah, I died. This boss is freaking crazy. This is definitely the hardest boss in the game so far. It's like so much stuff is happening. This boss was wow. This was so different than the original game. It's just like the whole feels like, and you know the AI isn't perfect. And it's talking about as well. I think it's the best AI probably still in ERP games. Because you can write the AI yourself, right? But it's like I can't blame them too much here, honestly. I can't blame the AI too much here because this boss is just crazy. It just feels everything. It's like where to put the stand, right? So I can understand that the AI actually dies here because it's been very hard to code the AI to avoid this stuff, right? So in my last game I worked on last year, or 2 years ago, I wrote the AI method in, so I did the AI. I did the AI, so I know. I'm not saying I'm the best AI coder ever, but I'm pretty good at it. I also am much better than most people. I'm probably better than at least 99% of the people that do AI scripting, obviously. And it's hard, right, to make the AI be able to do the correct. This here is so crazy. It's very hectic boss battle. It's very hard. That's true. This boss might be much easier if you're playing like Angela and so on. This might be a bad boss to have the 3 deep melee DPS. That is true. This boss might be a lot harder. Strong. Playing like Angela, spell at him, might be not deserve. This is the beginning though, because so many guys. So actually maybe I shouldn't continue this. Maybe I should save them. A bit more to that. One. Yeah, I'm running away from those cats. The thing is that in the original game, it was boring, it was bad, but it was using trap magic to control like a trap. It's very interesting. Here they're really realizing this cost of traps. Damn it. That was that in the sky there. That might be a bug. Yeah, he's probably throwing the ball present behind me. I'm guessing. Well, this time I don't think the AI handled the we're gonna die from this, but I think that's probably better. So we can push the boss. Better. Did die before this. This has some cast time there, yeah. The game possible with a cast time. You can't die either. Wow, the AI is what we mean with that. I'm just avoiding it. I mean, see the whole thing behind me just flashing, and I'm just like, I'm just hitting stuff. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening behind me. I'm ignoring it. Like, no, it's impossible. A lot of sharp stuff behind me, whatever. Let's ignore it. It gets crazy though, the more life definitely I like how they kept it. Kevin was using some damage now, and he's nice, I'm just ignoring everything. It's crazy. I'm just like, no. I'm just gonna ignore everything behind me. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. No. Nothing behind me. No. Because we need to tank the ass. That's how it's going. Whoa, there's so much happening. Everywhere. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not blaming the AI that died too much here. I know how hard it is to alive. It is so much happening. There's no way the AI can avoid it. Just hide out. I don't know. I don't think so. Because it's like a neutral. This boss has no elements. This is the original game. This boss has no weakness. Physical. Perhaps spells or physical. They have no elements. I don't think the boss are weak. Probably not. icons just to focus on the boss. The icons. But yeah, that was very different. But that I really like. I would say that I really like. That was like this is like this boss fight. This boss never made much sense either in a video game. In a video game, it's like summons a trap on you, like a stone fall on you. Right? You can't avoid it. It's like an animation. It's like trap 3, stone fall. You know, it's 10 damage. Yeah. Here, this was a very different boss battle. They utilized this red avoiding danger zone thing really well. I think that was probably by far the best boss battle so far, and definitely different boss battle. That was really nice. Almost too hectic in some parts, but that was really nice. That, Spirit, she's going that one, smash, and what's that? Load again. Do it. Yeah, it's really loud. But the thing is that it's like a weird thing in PS4, right? Because it's like a game, it's like per game, so it's really confusing. So these are the course they want to kidnap your brother, beat them, then yeah, like there's some mini guys that kind of fuse, and they have some cool. Yeah, it's not a boss battle. This might be really hard then. That boss battle was really hard. How that the fusion! Here we go. Fusion dance time. Nice, yeah. So they have like, yeah, nice. Fusion. They fused? Oh. I have no items left though. This should be super hard. Wow, into that now I have no items. I mean I have some items, but compared to the sword button, I wanna have one of those. I have no rain, I have no holy. Yeah. So he has like a ninja master abilities, like so this is gonna be super hard because all the boss consume all the yeah. Oh shit. Wow. He's clearly also the sniper. He doesn't use sniper. Yeah, we can't revive Kevin now. He seems to be having, yeah, very low life. Oh wow, so he thought he died immediately. Yeah, he's going all, you know, Naruto. That was beautiful. It's gonna be hard when you can't resurrect that. But he's definitely easier than the other boss. The other boss was cray. This guy is. I mean, the issue here isn't that the boss is overly hard, right? It's that I don't have any items anymore. The boss beforehand consumed all the items. So now we're entering this boss, and it's just like, oh, I can't revive anyone because we're out of revive items. We're out of healing items almost. So that I would say he's hard in that sense, right? But yeah, so we can't revive anyone. So we have to be really, we have to heal a lot in the beginning. We have to be healing everyone constantly. Eventually you can of course learn to revive people like that. Well, yeah, they have the fusion dance. Nice. And again, that scene was brutal in this game. That scene was way more brutal. They kind of take his mouth, like, Onyesha! They're like, shut up, kid! And he kind of pull him away. He's running away to save the father, and the father dies anyway, so There's a burnt flowers on the bridge, like that was like really brutal backstory. Way brutal. Whoa. Yes, let me shoot. Whoa. So we have to be really careful now. Heavy now, zero form, damage. But yeah, he's really buffed man. Really damage. That thing is so scary, right? Because it hit by all the 3 shurikens to take. It can't damage. Yeah, I was wondering that only moves, I guess, you know, like poison bullets can move like damage down. So mana moves only damage. It was a demon. He's obviously easier than that. We don't have any, yeah, we can't survive at all. Oh yeah, no, it's 2 p.m. So yeah, now it's split up again, so the infused. Now double super battle. Whoa, she's died! What the hell? He was like insta-killing her whole life. Holy. You just killed her immediately. Wow. Whoa. God damn it. I guess you hit by him. Shuriken again? Some damage. Yeah, it's nice. I got that. As soon as I'm playing it. How pretty is kids now? It's like running along here. Come on, dude. Route? I think so. So weekend. Bam, 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 baby. Whoa, the damage there. Right, back again? What? Why? Oh no, they kill at the same time? Are you kidding me? Oh no, this is... Are you kidding me? You'd have to die at the same time? Oh, that would surprise me. Jesus Christ. So you can't break one of them down. Probably is Christ. Yeah. Oh man, so you also have to kill them at the same time. Jesus Christ, that was... Yeah, that was not a friendly surprise. Whoa. But okay. That forced you, of course, to play the game. You can't just go for one of them. Well, you can still probably kill one of them. It wasn't like that short of time frame, so you can probably maybe get one of them to like a quarter life left, something like that, right? And then kill the other one. But yeah, that was... it's tough, of course. I can't revive any character. And I don't really want to go back and like buy... I don't want to run the whole dungeon back to buy items if it's really... Yeah. Play, you have to really avoid the damage down a bit. Yeah, you can't skip seats. That's a weird thing I think in the game. You can't skip seats. The normal most seats you can't like avoid Look at the lights. Don't die. Yes. Gonna split that life right? You have to kill them at the same time then, or roughly at the same time. There we go. Don't. That's one combo. Oh shit, I'm stuck on that. I'm stuck on that. Nice, nice, thanks. He arrived at some damage. Very nice. He jumped in there by that. Bolt down, right? His character. His counter. Here we go. That was hard, we couldn't revive it. Yeah, then items, it was definitely hard. Ooh.
覚えてろ美獣様申し訳ございません
So you're like full. They even had a scroll in the back, right? Freaking full on Americans. The bosses gives huge essence game. The boss is just like throws XP at you every time boss is game. Every boss is like maximum XP. I doubt you're gonna fight her now though.
何者
私は美獣黒の貴公子様にお仕えしているこんな城にもう用はない欲しければ連れてやるよ
Picture the bad guy ever standing and just killing you immediately. That's the typical JRPG issue with the bad guys, right? The never is like, you guys on level 20? I can defeat you now before you get higher level. Yeah, they never stop and actually defeat you, right? That would have been the thing, right? They could defeat you here and the game over. Remember play Liga 2? Yeah, in Liga 2 the bad guy actually kills you in the first like hour, but you survive of course by like tapping into your latent powers. But at least he defeats you immediately. He's like, you're a strong guy, and he kills you, then he leaves, but then you're like, oh, my power is awakening. So he helps you to spark instead. But at least in theory he was smart about that because he tried to defeat you. Yeah.
またエリオット様も捜索隊を結成して探しに行かせますじゃ。リース様は城にお残りになって。
He's like, no, that's my brother. He's at the planet. We're just gonna leave. Yeah, that's just our Valkyrie.
エリオット様のことが気になるんですね。ここのことは我々に任せてお旅立ちください。リース様は。 我々アマゾネス軍の隊長、王子様が敵の手中にあると分かっていて、城に留まることなどできるお方ではないことを承知しております。いいな、みんな。
Like a heart on their.
ライザ、みんなありがとう。私は王国復活のため行方不明のエリオット王子を見つけ。 マナの剣を手に入れて戻ってくる。それまでお願いね。
But it's nice that the cutscenes now, of course, you still have the like your current class outfit. You can actually change to your other class outfit. Still play. You can actually play the all round together if you want to. Which is a nice touch, of course.
風の精霊も見つけたし、国王陛下に会いに一度フォルセナへ戻ろう。
Yes, back to Duran sometime. It's like by cannon, I guess. We're gonna fly there by cannon because the game is like, oh, you can't go over there. You have to fly there. I guess so. What's here? What's here? I mean, the wind beasts. The wind, the one of the later was here. The game is bigger, right? Like some of the dungeons, especially around Duran's hometown, that's a much bigger dungeon in this game. So I am hoping for the new dungeons, or at least like an extension or so, because yeah, that was so much bigger. It was really cool. Here we go. The levels are a little long sometimes. I'm guessing you're gonna go cannon, right? You're gonna probably fly back to Ross.
まだ盗賊団いるか。
移住が去ったことで盗賊団の反応も解けているんじゃないかしら。
And these here are, yeah, they're low level close.
それなら良かったです。安心して船に乗れますね。
So no cannon, maybe because this cannon is over here. It's like this. One candy. I'm gonna ignore the enemies. Yeah, so whatever. These guys die. These guys dies faster than like the escape timer, but the knights have their armor and stuff on. It's gonna be like, yeah, that is wrong. So the cannon is over here, but I hope we use the cannon. It's okay then. No cannon. Wait, is this when you get to the shade? Yeah, this might be shade, right? This might be shade time. Think about it. I've played the game too many times, so I should know the story here. This is probably when you get to shade. You're gonna go on the boat now. They mentioned the ghost ship earlier. This stuff is really nice. This part is simple, but it's nice that you can like, you know, jump down the mountain, right? Compared to the older game, you had like run forever, and you felt, why can't I just jump down the mountain? So the game world feels a lot more alive, right? Because you actually have like, it's a 3D world, you can jump in and so on. And you know, it's so uncommon for JRPGs to do that. In most JRPG games, even modern ones, right? For example, I don't have a lot of JRPG games in, and my pile of JRPG games here. But yeah, it's like all of the other JRPG games, right? You can't really jump around that much, right? Or like freely move in the world. So this game's going. It feels very old school, right? It's kind of cel shading, stance graphic, kind of sprites, happy colors. But you need to have a lot more freedom when you move around in the world, which actually is a big difference from what you usually get. But it's gonna be ghost ship now, right? Ghost ship time. Oh yeah, these guys, the cat people, the Noko means cat. I think his name is like Noko. Ora! The translation was really weird. Ora! Yeah, it's like take that and that. It's like, oh, I guess. Exactly, Kevin is. Oh, okay, back. Nico is his name. This guy's name is Nico, so it's like something Nico, yeah. Yeah.
Nikita,
So this guy sells the weapon and armor. His name is probably reference to, of course, the word Neko, right? Neko means cat in Japanese. Yeah. And of course Piccolo, Dragon Ball, but also Piccolo being like an occupation, right? And this guy is like also kind of a trade and assistance, so probably.
大っぴらに呪術で全員の心を操り始めたんね。事前にそれに気づいて逆らおうとしたやつは美獣が召喚した悪魔によって呪いをかけられていたジェシカさんには新たな呪術がかからないせいか心を操られずに済んだのですが地下牢に入れられてしまいあの地下牢兄貴が脱走してから壁が何重にも強化されてしまいもうオイラにはどうすることもできにゃくなってしまったんにゃやがてオイラも心を操られ
そうかニキータお前はもうナバールには戻るな危険すぎる
ジェシカさんを守りにゃかったんだな
気にするなジェシカだけ心を操られずに牢屋に入れられているということは美獣もすぐにはジェシカを殺すつもりはなさそうだ騒がせたなじゃあ
Yeah, so the cat people return later to sell you items where they got this on. Level 2 probably, this, hopefully. I don't know what it does to level up, but I want to see level up. So, I don't know what it does better now, but... Yeah, I think you have to get this spot up to high level to be able to get the class advanced classes, right? The master classes, because the master classes like requires you to use a pot, so you probably need like a level 4 or 5 pot. I don't know what level, but I'm guessing you need a level 5. It's probably very important actually to use it. This is gonna be the first time bigger than this part. So I'm gonna take a break and watch Kaguya-sama so on. See, this guy is so skipper. He's yellow skipper for that matter. They're all blue skippers, but he's also not taking any money. This guy is so suspicious. But I was thinking that I'm gonna do, you know, the Kaguya reaction and Hamafuga reaction down to 2. Yes, you probably finish the Ghost before that. Pro. Interesting. What you could do in the original game, right? When you gacha, is you could like reload. You could reload. But the thing is that probably not. So we have something called, you know, random seeds, right? It is actually called random seed in computer and, you know, IT and so on, right? It is seeds here now. And random seeds then is that you have something that's like the next time you reload a state of a game or whatever, it actually changes the randomization that you have, right? So for example, if you're playing a civilization, you can decide in Civ 6 if you want to have a random seed or not. It means that if you actually have like a fight, there's like a 50% chance of winning, and you reload that, it will get different results. So you can actually like reload your bad wins or whatever. In this game here, it might be that when you get the seed, like you get a, you know, a random seed, right? That it actually isn't actually random. So when you get the seed, you actually, the game tells you exactly this seed is actually like a bow, right? And then you later when you go and discover this, you get the bow. So it might be that you can't actually receive this game's random gacha events, depending on if it's random seeding or not when you actually get the item. Because it could be like an identification thing, right? Actually. So that's, you know, maybe not. Most games aren't really random in that sense, right? They're kind of fake random, yeah. Like they actually make it random. For example, if you have a game where you have, you know, like a roulette, right? You open the game, like a mobile game, it's like a daily roulette, and it shows you like the do, and you get like, oh, 5 gold coins, right? What actually happens is the game tells you 5 gold coins immediately, when data, right? And then does the visual system. So the game already knows what you're gonna get, right? So usually. So now there's gonna be ghosts, djur. So yeah, so the djur sheep here. I mean, it's just immediate, right? Because the guy, the skipper there, right? He's not a color. He's in yellow skipper instead of blue skipper. So he's not a normal boat guy. So that's clearly something wrong with that. And also, maybe you can, yeah. That could be one thing if you save your game and you test what you get, or you get the wrong item, and then you reload and then you go and like fight something or get like one more seed. That might like change the randomization. That might happen. It depends how the code is. It really depends on how the code is. But that's like a pure thing from like a code base, right? If I knew how they coded it, it's the answer to that. Yeah. Because they might have coded it, but the seeds actually are decided before it's on the game. So it's 100% based on the code, really. The illusion of random and luck and so on. So yeah, it depends on how they did it. In these kind of games, they usually are random. But here we go. So yeah, the ship of course is a trap. I mean, the guy was like, oh, it's free today for some reason. And that was, yeah, like, why is it free for? Was it free the last time? I'm saving the planet, you have to pay you anyway. So you actually the volcanoes, whatever. So this boss, I think is really, I would say really hard. But this boss is pretty hard though, in the original. You fight this, we gotta sleep first though, yeah, it's safe, come on, it's safe. Let's just rest a bit first though, but yeah, get a mana after so on, get the health up. The ghost boss here is pretty hard in the original. He does this like weird spell set you, hits everyone all the time. Trap, a trap, right? Not a trap? Oh damn it, you should have bought some stuff. Oh shit, it's gonna be hard now. Oh no, we should have bought some items. Oh holy god. Yeah, before I jumped the ship here, I should have bought some items. Oh man, this is gonna be unnecessary hard now. It's gonna be unnecessary hard. I did not get, yeah, I didn't, maybe we can have a shop there though. Interesting, it's like a shop there, at least in the icon, but I don't know if this is a shop here, it's a fake shop maybe, it's a ghost. Kevin's like, shit, I don't want to get in here, yeah.
おっかねえ。おいらこういうの苦手だ。
Jag bjuder.
ちょっと待って。かすかに精霊の気配を感じるよ。
じゃあこの船に精霊がいるってこと？
Yeah.
わからない。もうちょっと様子を見
This
るし
makes
か
sense
ないわ
because
ね。
the game is gonna reveal later on how the mana stone, the dark mana stone is a little different,
気を
right?
つけて。
It makes sense why he's here, why he's so weak. You actually probably can hide top of that, Jesus Christ. What did this ship if we turn dark? Maybe. Might be the perfect candidate. When you are at the moon, you know, the moon country, Kevin's country, it's always night there. It's always night is weird with place like this. It can always be that weird. This looks really great if I can shop here. This is exactly what I need. I forgot about that. I need... Oh, come on! Buy some items and see the healing items. This is very suspicious, like a zombie shop, but okay. This I think is new. I have no memory of a zombie shop in the first game, the original game. But that was hard original game though, because you was out and you had nothing to shop with. So yeah, we need to buy more items, clearly. Need to freaking get some healing items. Okay, I don't want to spend all my money, but something like that. But that was, yeah, I mean the trap boss, he definitely used up all my healing items. So, what's the item here maybe? Read first up. This seems very suspicious, right? Or not? That is super suspicious, like, okay, is it a trap? It's like a trap, it's like, okay. This one, it has to be a trap somewhere, that meaning, come on. There we go. There we go. Someone has to be a trap. It's the first time we see this enemy in the game here, the classic, moving shoes. They can be incredibly strong in the original. Not these ones, but the ones that you get from hitting an enemy and then you drop the chest, you open the chest and get the top. They can be super strong. So, intimidating. So you can see the gold items here. Item. We are trapped though. That's fine. Money though. Okay. This place was very short. I'm taking it for. But I wonder if Eternal Darkness should be right, because it's shades. I do actually remember it being a weapon shop at this place though. Interesting. I wonder why the books are red for. Yes? Okay, maybe not. I was like, is this a trap? But it's probably gonna be some reward that's doing it for the next one. 5. Okay, let's have the next one. Blood book. Yes. Put it back. Well, one of them I think is a puzzle to also get to the boss. Another book over there, yeah. Let's put it back. Okay. A weapon store. It's locked. It's been a while to get the weapons for Iran and because we didn't find a spear there. Rice's old castle.
Makes
sense. But let's see then. There could be a huge difference here. It's been a few hours for both weapons. Yeah, 20 plus. This one she has, yeah. A huge upgrade there, one. Nice. Let's go to yeah, this is even more suspicious when it's like a broken wall too. Yep. God damn it, every damn door. Shopping, huh? Yeah, you just feel the damage of freeze time, that's easy now. It's normal enemies. Let's see what this is then. So new armor, that's the big upgrade. So Kevin has that one, okay, he has this one. Oh, the first shield in the game, ooh! So in the original game, it was like hard to get shields. You had to like find them, I think in item seeds or something. It was like a really weird team, you know, I'm not sure how it was again. I missed the book. You missed it. Yeah. Oh, in the chest room? Yeah, thanks. It's probably a trap now. It's probably getting into a trap now, right? It's gonna be a freaking trap. Okay. I think you have to put every book back or something like that in the original game. It's clearly bigger than the original game, this down in here. But it's something like that. You have to do some book to get some. To be able to get to them. Oh, new enemies. It's gonna fly Poison really is like a massive healing cost to be poison. Oh, arrows? Oh, that's... The chest is super smooth. It's like one chest in the end of the line. Oh, 666 though. That's a nice touch to it, yeah. 666. Money there, okay, interesting. That was nice. It's probably the right path here, right? Okay, last book in here, I guess, too. One can. The top things are kind of like you're saving saving the blue ones usually are get more later.
見たことないモンスターがたくさんいて面白いところだな。
Here's the last book. It's probably the last book, Twilight Tomb. Exactly. So if you get to do all books. I don't think it was because this is the last. This happened to be the right book. I think it was because we actually like did every book. Now we can then leave. Quick check. Grievous of health, but I don't see any ways here though. Except this one, but yeah. It's time taken now. We're gonna boss right. It's perfect. So saving it for the boss. Oh, hit a lot of ways. So up. Okay, there we go. Probably. This is a pretty cool boss in the first game, and really, you can't fight this on the top of the deck. Death. Diary.
どうも 私幽霊マニアのマタロウと申します。とうとう念願の幽霊になることができました。
Well, this guy, supernatural activities. What is his backstory? I want to be a ghost, but okay.
この感動をあなたにも。さような。
Whoa. What's happening? Kevin with ghost form? Super Saiyan Kevin, vad säger allt på instant, Kevin. Too young. Too young to ghost.
これはさっきの人に呪いを移されたのね。この呪いをかけら別の誰かって言っても。あ
They're on their way, yeah. Oh, that's nice. They're going to read the game too, but yeah,
どっちだと思うけどね。
Nice.
あなただって今一瞬バレたか。とにかくこの呪いの元になるの
This is nice. This time they're standing here like what?
あるはずよ。
Yeah.
それを
頼むよ。もし探すの嫌になっ
But yeah, this is a hard part in this game because you can only play two
探
characters.
索するなんて
Yeah, they're keeping the retaining the same.
おいらもう嫌だ。交代。
Yeah, I think it's probably better having Kevin. He's probably the strongest character here, right? So yeah, this one makes the thing hardcore. But in the original game, there was like no fights, I think, almost nothing else, and then you went into becoming a ghost. So there's a bit of bigger dying here before you into ghost. But yeah, the sun's coming in pretty face here. Yep, getting blinded by the sun here. I think that, yeah, because like it's turning monsters here, like it is. Obviously, it's OP. Suspicious painting there. The painting isn't straight up. Yeah, I know it's OCD me, yeah, it's like slightly tilted. The whole ship is tilted, right? Man, the sun is really coming down here now. Whoa! Look at it. Well, I can't barely see now. I'm getting completely attacked by the sun. 444. Only fake? Yeah, that felt bad. But it's scary enough to only play two characters. So one dice gonna be game right. Like that. Damn it. Oh shit! It's in my inventory because I had no one of them. Damage, I had 0 to before. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, so because we had 0 of them earlier, we had to add them into the circle again, into the wheel of items, like that. While doing this, I want to add it something new then, like that too. Maybe we should get some magic items to use it more. I don't know. Yeah, what we have more of? Like hand axe. Okay.
者急いで倒すやる逃がさない
Say that you're causing it. You get a lot of damage when you cause it. Just get after the fight, you still lose to half your life. It's over. There's a bit of delay there. Yeah, the sun is really blasting me. God damn it, sun, stop ruining my life. Maybe that statue has no head there. It's a good detail. Yeah, ghost statue. It's way more. So, this boss might be really hard. Like really hard. Basically on some characters. Build this, the whole... I mean, the JP is crazy hard.
できれば幽霊とは戦いたくないです。みんなで倒せ。決まったね。
Nice, level up. Good health we level up too, so that's nice. That's her. Okay. Here? Nice. Okay. There's probably a boss fight, so I want to get that last. You would rise if rise to get to level up, right? Like, so one fight to achieve. Nice. Here we go. I'm not gonna say baby sleep at.
皆さん、まだまだ頑張りましょう。これで。逃がさない。僕だ。私にこんな力があったなんて。
Perfect. Not a bad room. I mean, I guess it's 16, right? Nice. Perfect. Perfect level up time in here. A little extra stats there. So, I can't bend forward. I'm not doing that. Okay, so we have 2 points there. We get ambush. That sounds great. Maybe more with draw instead of 3 characters, but still no light hands. But yeah, that's good. That can be worth it. We get into strength. 3 more strength. 5 more points. I think I really want... Well, I want this one, but maybe not when we only have one ally. And the other one is really good, I think. 12 points here. It's not really strong. And then we have her... I mean, I want to get the buffs, right? I want to get down here to the meat of the protection and so on. That's going to be really good. And that is what? That is 5 points. So you get spirit. Whatever. Lacks 1 more level for that. I guess I get that anyway then. The next one is what I really want. Yes, I want a combination of those two. I want ambush them. And I also want the last skill there. really want the next skill, right? Like debuff skill for the defense, is really good. It's a Hawkeye ability, I guess. Here we go, boss time. It'll be a nice ending of this playthrough here. He easily kill this boss, right? And then we're gonna watch an anime afterwards. Yeah. Kaguya and Hamathura. Here we go. That's not one. Whoa! His life points to be a low, yeah, he's dying very, very quickly, so it might be easy. Yeah, I wanted that mad again in silence, so I can see the mad in much more stuff. I've been mad again, we were useless. Oh, I can't. No, yeah, it's not. Whoa! This is a very new game. I have no memory of this in the original game. This gives me a god. I didn't want to walk here. It reminds me of Thor, the train line. Train boss. The line thing. If the AI knows it's over there, I don't know why I see this. In the original he would like summon these ghost guys that they couldn't avoid them. Just pop them on screen. That's like an AV ability. Damn it! Third. I mean, I guess you can attack him during this, but I don't really see how it's going to be easy to do it. Yeah, this is new chickens. Yeah. guy was with that trap. He was crazy. He's not light. The thing is, I mean, it's not that hard. No, this is pretty easy. You can avoid it. No. Slice. How's that? But yeah, I mean, it's like Kevin stage right? Nothing. It's always dodging it. It's always nice. It's the perfect Kevin place. Yeah, it just goes to right. Awesome. Too long. Down. Yeah. And then he's like his true, he's nice. I wonder if the Ron gets leveled up now. I wonder if he misses level up now. Because yeah, the Ron is like, I don't know, it's like a lot of XP per boss fight. There you go. Shade.
我が迷える魂を解放してくれた。喜んで力を貸そう。仲間の呪いも解けたであろう。
Free my Nakama Shade, free him.
助かった。ありがとうよ。
It's easy to forgive us for leaving him there. We don't really get anything. Discourse, Evil Gate. Dispel Magic is probably a Charlotte skill. And Dark Saber is like a Charlotte on Duran skill. If Duran is like dark probably. It's like the least useful ability in the game when it comes to sabers. Dark element. Yeah, there's very few light enemies. It's like the... There is no dark stone. It's revealed to us now that the world is doomed. Yeah.
闇のマナストーンは失われし
That's
も
what
はや
evil
現世には
reigns
存在し
supreme,
ない
right?
かつて世界大戦が起こり古の真珠以来世界が2度目の危機を迎えた時
Yeah.
闇の力が増大し闇のマナストーンだけ封印が解けてしまったのだ。
では闇の真珠が
いかにも大昔人間たちは古代魔法と呼ばれる呪法によってマナストーンのエネルギーを平和に使っていた。やがて人々
Yeah, there's the big reveal here, right? That the dark stones are often destroyed, so that's why the bad guys are like,
ここにつけ込み世界を戦乱の渦へと巻き込んでいった。
光の司祭も同じことを言っていたな。
ついに闇のマナストーンの封印が解け真珠と闇の魔物たちにより世界は滅亡寸前にまで荒廃した。それ以来マナストーンは失われ住処をなくした我が魂はこうしてさまよえる幽霊戦とな
And interesting enough, minus spoiler, right? You kind of move around weird and dark bosses depending on who you're playing as. Yeah, so they're really going in for that, like, dark bosses.
闇の真珠はどうなったの？滅亡寸前で回避できたのはなぜ？
わからない。なぜか忽然と闇の真珠は魔物たちと共に消えてしまった。それから長い年月が過ぎ世界はよみがえった。
dark. The darkness was
闇
there.
の真珠は消えたわけではない。おそらくこの世界とは別の異世界で再びマナストーンに姿を変え、この世界のどこかに影を落としていることだろう。
人間たちにはマナを減少させる方法がないのに、こんなにもマナが少なくなってしまったのには、闇のマナストーンが関与している可能性があるわね。
でもどうして？
魂が解放された。この船も消えてしまう。
いえ、そんなバカな。
Okay, Mike. Next stream, yeah. So after this, take a break now. Then do some anime stream. Coming up soon, much after that, and so on. Of course, Saturday is my favorite day, right? Saturday, you know, it's my favorite day from the anime aspect because I have both my number 1 and my number 2, right? On Saturday, so we have Kaguya-sama in an hour from now, and then after that, immediately afterwards, it's Hamafu, right? Structure flag. So it's like my number 1, my number 2. After each other, the 2 best girls after each other. It's really amazing. I really love Saturdays. It's a really good anime day. It's a really good for the vibe for the, yeah, all the best female characters and so on. It's really good. And tomorrow is Gleipnir, which is pretty cool to Gleipnir English again. Yeah, this is the Volcano Island.
噴火近そう。なんとか早くこの島脱出しなきゃ。
So these things transform into some super annoying burdens. Yeah. Oh, no, look at this. Oh, look at this, yeah. You just played FF7 Remake there. Yeah, it's the honeybee chicks. Interesting. Like that, yeah, shipwreck everywhere. Money in the water. Let's go and save here, and then stress of mana, probably streaming that. Well, after both of the animes. Ah, Turtle guy. Turtle! So that's our Kappa best friend there.
あれは魔物なんでしょうか。わからないけど、今はこの島から脱出する方法を考えましょう。
Way to get around and save them. Goblin, so like they know. While we are forward. But yeah, Saturday is a pretty amazing day. And then I was Autumn now when I Autumn is really good. Most of that yesterday as well. But I like Autumn, the historical anime, right? But a girl of an artist in Florence, which obviously the regions of people and I was like, Florence. There we go. Let's save that. My dark path there. Yeah, almost everything sweet. Pretty nice. But yeah, we just let it live stream. Have a great day. See you soon. But we get Kaguya-sama. But out for now, right? Then we get Kaguya-sama. And that is, you know, I go crazy. I laughed so much that I can barely breathe as I was Kaguya-sama. Like my stomach, like my stomach, my mouth hurts, right? Kaguya's freaking awesome. See you shortly. It's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. Hamafu, of course, I really love. One of my absolute favorite guys. So we have to share that, but see you guys soon with that. We got Prismana, maybe let's say before. Then the train too. So Chess of Mana, I don't know. We'll probably do the next stream later tonight, and maybe 4 or 5 hours from now. I'm not making exact promises like this. So I'll see you guys and have a great day. And yeah, sorry for the sound earlier. It was a bit strange.